Hello, welcome to Bolt Action CP for another Bolt Action battle report. Tonight Steve's here with his Soviets. We're playing a special scenario from Bolt Action called Monster in the Road. The Battle of whatever, unpronounceable. Racinii or whatever. Monster in the Road. So in this one, this is 1941. Germans are advancing quickly through Soviet lands, and they come across a KV-2 broken down in the road. So the KV-2 is immobilized and inexperienced, and it has a pin on it that cannot be removed due to the anarchy rule. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to start on this side. The objective is for me to get 4 of my units via the road off of that board edge. These are 1,000-point lists roughly. The scenario came with lists recommendations, so we're pretty much using those as is. So the point of this is that Steve is going to be able to deploy up to the tank, and he's going to deploy 4 units. He's got some entrenchments, which are going to count as hard cover. There's some barbed wire, which is going to be impassable to infantry. And then, like I said, I'm going to deploy on this side and have to make it off the edge. So that's the setup. So we'll go ahead and let Steve deploy his 4 units, and then I'll put all my guys on the board, and then we'll get started. Real quick before Steve deploys, we'll go over the forces. 1941 Operation Barbarossa German platoon. Everything I have is regular. So I got a lieutenant and 2 men. I got 2 regular hero squads with LMG, SMG sergeant. I got a regular pioneer squad with, these are probably my heavy hitters here. They got 3 SMGs, a flamethrower, and LMG. I also have 2 MG42s, or MG34s I would actually be saying in this year, 1941. A medium mortar with spotter, 2 trucks, and a Panzer 38T. I'm supposed to have 2 half tracks, but I don't have 2 half tracks, so I'm just going to replace them with trucks. So that's it. This is what I have to get off the board. And I also forgot to say the secondary objective is to kill the KV-2, which it's going to be tough, but we'll see. Maybe the flamethrower can do it. I've done it before with a flamethrower, so we'll go ahead and see what the Soviets have. So Soviet force, everything here is inexperienced except for this squad, which is the NKVD squad. They're regular. So we got a lieutenant flying solo, 2 LMG squads with LMG, SMG sergeant, actually 3 of those squad. I'm sorry,
it's a free squad.
The free squad by itself, then the 2 LMG squads. Okay. Then over here we got a commissar with 2 men with rifles. We got the NKVD squad, LMG, another LMG squad. Got a Soviet HMG being played today by the Americans, 50 cal. Medium mortar, no spotter, and a regular medium, or not regular, a medium machine gun, inexperienced, AT rifle, and a anti-tank team with Molotov cocktails. I'm pretty sure the rules for those guys is that you can deploy them like you would a spotter or something, so you can deploy them up to halfway up the board. So that's the forces. Now we will let Steve deploy, and then we'll be back to start the game. Soviet deployment is complete. We got a medium mortar, and a tank rifle, heavy machine gun, of course the KV-2, the beast, and then over there we got the NKVD squad behind those trees. So that's it for deployment. I will be coming on in first wave from that edge, and the rest of Steve's forces will be coming in from his edge as reserves. So we'll get ready to start. And the first eye of the game is the Soviet Union. So Steve has put a squad down.
Soviets put another squad down.
So it looks like we're going to be doing the down dance for a little bit here. I'm not putting anyone down, so as soon as I get one, I got to do something. Alright, so now I can decide what I'm going to do. I brought my mortar on into the field here. And I just brought the spotter in over there. Germans again. The first MG34 team has ran onto the board there. I'll get up there and grab some cover. Germans again. Second MG34 team has ran into the cornfield. Germans again. Panzer 38T is advanced on the road 18. And I'm going to take a shot at that KB2. I can do nothing but glance it, but I might be able to put a pin on it. So I moved, long range, needing a 5. Got it. On a 6, I glance. Oh, a glance. Already. So let's see what happens. -3, immobilized. It's already immobilized. Normally that would destroy it, but we're not. We'll say it's not going to happen this time. But he does take 2 pins, so he's up to 3 pins. So that is a good result. 3 pins on inexperienced KV2. Nice shooting 38T. Next die. Soviet AT rifle has gone on ambush. And next die, Soviets again. Another squad has gone down, and another dice for Germany. The truck with Pioneer squad has run onto the board. Next die is Soviets again. Another down. Okay. Soviets down again. Get through all these. Oh, Germany. The second truck with a infantry squad has run on. And down again. So you got what, a couple more to put down before you have to do something?
Correct.
Down. Down, and you got, that's it. I think that's it for down stuff. Germany. So my last squad of infantry is hoofing it. They ran on there. And next die is Soviets. Alright. Now you're going to have to do something. The NKVD squad is run around the trees. Get up along that wall. Soviets again. Alright, KV2 is going to rally. He does. So 6 -4. And remember, you got to keep 1 though, because of the anarchy rule. So you're down to 1 pin. So the anarchy rule says that because of the shortages and the chaos that ensued after the German invasion, that all Russian vehicles start and keep a pin for the whole game. Okay, next die. Germany. So what I got left? I think the last thing I have left is my officer. So my officer has just ran in with this blob here. So next die. What do you got? 2 left? So the rest are yours. Heavy machine gun and mortar.
Mortar is going to for a Hail Mary on the truck.
Okay, mortar taking a
6 to wound.
Hail Mary.
Nope, not today. The
on
heavy
the
machine gun.
Mortar missed the truck. And the HMG is the last thing to shoot.
And I don't think it's got line of sight on
Can't see anything?
the truck.
Oh yeah, your tank's blocking it. So that's it. Okay, so he can't shoot. So you're gonna leave him in ambush?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's it. Turn 1. Beginning of turn 2. The first die is the Soviets.
All right, the mortar's gonna take a shot.
Mortar is going to hit the truck this time.
Needing a 5.
No, thankfully I'll be able to move. This is a valiant effort. All right. Next die. Okay, so I've advanced my tank 18, and the anti-tank rifle is springing its ambush. So needing, it's long range, inexperienced, so needing a 5. It's a hit.
That's a hit. Need a 6 to penetrate.
I think a 6 will do it.
No. So it's a 5.
So it's nothing. Okay, so it can't hurt it. I'll put a pin on it. I'm not 100% sure on the rules. I know that if AT weapon can't hurt armored vehicle.
You can though. You're armor 8, right?
Right, but I mean, I don't know if the -1 for long range matters. Because right now, you can't get nothing but a 7. If you're close range, you can get an 8 and then glance it. So I'll just put a pin on it. All right, so I'm going to take a shot at the KV2 again. So now I got a pin and I moved, so needing a 5. All right, and the 6, no. So just a pin, which I'll take. Pin on inexperienced KV2. Next die. Germany's dice. My truck is just advanced up to there, and I'm going to shoot all the way across at those NKVD squad over there, needing 7s. So nothing. Next die. Germany again. My second Opal Blitz has advanced just up to there, and we're going to take a shot at the NKVD guys. Moved, hardcover, needing a 6. Got 1. So 1 dead and a pin. I can't wait to start shooting at these inexperienced guys. Needing 3s. After all the vets lately. Okay, next one is Soviets. Okay, so he's going to try to get that KV2 moving. He's got two pins. That's a fail. Because he's inexperienced with 2 pins, so
He's just bad.
he'll go down. He can't go backwards, so he'll just go down there. You need to get your officer up there with him.
My experienced officer with,
Yeah.
with no entourage.
Actually, he's a senior lieutenant, so yeah, he's actually +2 to his leadership. So the next dice was Soviets. Well, he attempted to advance those guys to the wall, moved half of them, got it a pin, and of course, as the dice gods dictate, he failed his order test. He thought maybe if he just moved half, it wouldn't. The dice gods wouldn't notice, but they did. They notice everything, man. All right, so the Germans. MG 34-1 has ran up to the wall. Next die. Got a good field of fire down there at the crossroads from here. Soviets. LMG. Trying to bring it. Oh, you mean the Maxim. Nate. Nope, didn't come in.
Inexperienced.
Oh, yeah.
I love inexperienced.
It's going to be hard to get your guys in from reserve.
I could play inexperienced more often.
Good. If you want. You have more experience playing inexperienced than the rest of us do, because you always have one. Alright, so the Germans. A foot squad of infantry has ran up to the wall next to that MG42. Next to the Soviets. I'm going to try to bring someone else in.
Sure.
Okay.
It's time to bring in an LNG squad.
Let's see if you can pass an order to the inexperienced squad. Yes, they do. Okay, the LMG squad's coming in. The LMG squad has ran into that building there. So they got good line of sight down there. Pretty safe in the building because I don't have really hardly any HE. And next guy is Soviets again. Attempting to bring in the senior lieutenant. It's good. Soviet lieutenant has run onto the board there. And Soviets again are going to bring more reserves in. Okay.
Squad.
Second LMG squad is coming in easy, no problem. The LMG squad has ran there. So on his left flank. And Soviets again. More reserves.
LMG squad.
Another LMG squad. 9. They're not doing it. That's you again. And
I'll bring on the anti-tank Molotov cocktail squad. Panzer Faust.
they're coming in. Panzerfaust, yeah. No Panzerfaust in 41, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd have a couple and I wouldn't be so worried about taking out the monster. So those, yeah, you'll have to just bring them in off the edge. Molotov Cocktail Squad has ran onto there. So it's heading up behind the KB2. Next dice is Germans. My officer has ran up with the rest of these dudes. Next die. Soviets.
Inexperienced squad.
Bringing in the old inexperienced squad, the original. Yeah, they're not making it. Not in an 8.
-1, right?
Yeah, -1. So you got one thing left in reserve. That's the Commissar. German dice. Medium mortar has run. Next die is Soviets. So what do you got left?
Commissar.
Try and bring the Commissar in. Nope. And next die. Soviets again. What do you have? Oh, the heavy machine gun. I think that's all you have left is the heavy machine gun. So we'll see what the heavy MG does. Heavy machine gun is being placed on ambush. Next die. And 3 dice left, and they're all German. So I'm probably just going to be doing a bunch of moving. So I'll just move them, and then we'll recap. Okay, so I ran the MG40 or 34, I'm sorry, into the building. I advanced these guys out of the truck, and these guys have run out of their truck up towards that tree line there. So this squad that advanced, I'm going to fire on that squad. They're going to be 7s because they're down, behind hardcover, moved, yada yada yada. Just hoping to put a pin on them. That's all I want to do, and I do. So I got 1 hit and just a pin. That's all I was really going for. And that will do it for turn 2. So Germany has advanced. Got a squad all the way up here already, and then these guys are just hoofing it, so they're going to take a while. So that is it for turn 2. We'll pick them up and start turn 3. And here we go, turn 3. First die. The Germans. The medium machine gun from the truck is going to fire on that squad. So hard cover, needing 5s. Holy crap. Not a single hit. I just wanted to pin. Okay. That was a waste of a first die. Oh, but I get a second chance. The infantry squad has advanced into the wheat field. And the machine gun is point blank, so they're needing 5s on that squad there in front of them. So that's 2 hits, and then 6s on the rest. So 3 total hits. Needing 4s. 1 dead and another pin. So you're what, 3 pins now? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll take 3 pins on them. So next die. Germans, yes. I'm going to fire the machine gun. I left a gap to shoot through that window. So we'll fire on them. Can you measure that off real quick? Just see if I'm long range. 18. Good. Okay. So regular range, hard cover. Needing 5s. 2 hits. Needing 4s. Nothing but a pin. So those guys are pinned 4 pins, so that's pretty good. And, so next die. Soviets. The Soviet lieutenant has run up behind the KV-2. Try to give him his buff. He's a senior lieutenant, so he's actually got a +2 on his leadership. Germans again. I'm going to try to put some more pins on that KV-2 right now. So just needing a 3 to hit with the Panzer. It's a hit. Okay, I need another one of those 6s to glance. No, so just another pin on the KV-2. Got to keep that thing pinned down. That howitzer starts hitting, it's game over for the Germans. And Soviet die. So I shot. I did shoot the 38T at the KV2 and did put another pin on it. That was my goal. So that happened, and then the Soviet dice was pulled. So what do you got going?
I have to decide if I'm going to rally or shoot.
Okay. We're going to attempt to fire the KV2. 3 pins, but he's got the senior lieutenant
He
nearby.
always has 1 pin, so the best thing with a rally would give me the 2.
He's always got 1 pin.
So if I pass the order, which looks pretty good.
Yeah, he does pass the order.
Takes me to 2.
So he's -3 to hit now because the 2 pins and inexperienced.
So we're going to shoot the squad in the
Ugh.
trees over there.
Oh man,
Itchy.
please no.
Very range. So that's a 5. Oh, you son.
It's a 4. Thank God. That would have been it for Durhammer, or baby Durhammer. You still got a machine gun on the front,
Oh, yeah.
so you can fire the whole gun.
I think you can get into your guys over here.
I think you. Yeah, you can
Yeah, you
make it.
can.
So needing 7s though, because you're at hardcover, yada yada yada. Yeah, 7s. So that's a miss. Okay, well at least you got to do something. He's doing better than just failing orders. Next die.
I got to roll some dice. All right.
Soviets. Steve will attempt to pass an order with that NKVD squad. How many pins do they have? 4? All right. Oh my God.
Her insane heroism.
Yes, so you get to remove what, D6 pins. Damn.
Won't matter. I'm going to assault you anyway. So we're going to come over the wall.
We still get to remove D6 pins.
Well, the pins go away when you.
No, they don't. Not anymore.
What?
They don't. That's version 2.
I like to keep that one.
So
Take
2. So you're down to 1. So you're assaulting me.
Yes.
Okay. I think we're probably gonna go simultaneous since I'm in cover, sort of.
Well, you're not going to be in cover. You stayed away from cover. I'm coming over the wall.
All right. Okay. We'll let you go first.
You'll let me go.
Well, I was gonna say because I'm in soft cover because I'm in that wheat field, but it's all right. So all right, we'll go ahead and move and pick up the dice and figure out what happens. Those guys are the fanatics, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. So they're okay.
So
All right. So roll the
3
tough fighter sergeant first.
Tough fighters.
Nope. You need 4s because I'm regulars. Then the rest of the dudes.
There's 8 total.
How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 8. 8 more. You got 9 total, yeah. So
Right.
8. So that's not bad. You got 4. So I'm down to. I lost 4. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. You got lucky with that insane heroism. So 3 of yours die. You got 4 of mine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm dead. So you won the assault. So you do your D6.
Yeah, 3 dead.
3 dead. I lose the assault, and you get to do a D6 consolidation. Alright, now the dust is settled. I've been destroyed. I was not expecting that from Soviets. But they are British models, so that's probably what it was. You know, with Andre and his up and atom, I would never get that close, but I figured, 4 pins, what the hell, they're never going to pass that.
Pins on Soviets.
But that's what happened, so there we go. Next die, Soviets.
So the machine gun's going in ambush.
Heavy machine gun has been placed on ambush, covering that wheat field, because there's almost a whole platoon of dudes over here ready to jump. So, Soviet die. LMG squad attempting to come in.
Yeah.
They make it.
Names on anybody?
Yeah, the LMG squad has ran into the trench line there. Next die. Germans. This squad has advanced over this way towards the road to try to take a shot at them, but the heavy machine gun is going to try to is springing its ambush. He is in
it's,
range.
Long range soft cover.
So
5.
5s to hit.
And there's a 5.
And +1 depends, you only need a 3. So there you go.
One's dead.
You get to roll a 6 again and possibly take out Ooh.
All right.
So we want to take out.
Extreme damage. We'll take out the LMG.
Okay, LMG is. I'll replace him in a minute with something else. Okay, so he killed my light machine gun. So everything else is going to shoot at those guys there. So I got.
They take a pin now, or?
Yeah, they take a pin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the assistant gunner will now shoot his rifle. So I got 8 shots, long range, soft cover, moved, pin. So 7s. Got 1. Nope, nothing. Well, hell, that was a bad ambush. Wasn't expecting that, so I lost my machine gun. And I took a pin. Alright, next die. German die. Okay. Pioneer squad is just kind of moved this way towards the beast there. And the light machine gun has range on that squad, so we're going to fire on them.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I need that again.
Needing
though.
6s.
Needing 6s. I got 3 6s, so come on, give me some kills here. Nice. 2 dead. See if I can get one more. Oh, yeah. Kill your light machine gun, please. That was kind of payback for you killing my light machine gun. And killing my squad. Alright. I'll take it. Next die. So how many did you lose? 2?
3. 2 in the light machine gun, right? Or was it 1 of them? Oh, was that just insane hurt? Or the,
It was
extreme
just
damage?
extreme damage, yeah. Okay,
They're fine.
next die. This squad's causing me a pain in the ass. Next die is Germans. So my truck has kind of moved up with his squad, and we're going to fire the machine gun at that same squad there. Same deal, needing 6s. Look at that, 3 more. Okay. Now we're talking. 1 dead and a pin. So you're down to 3 dudes. Although they've already killed one of my squad, so they're pretty much... Even if they don't do anything else, they've done enough. Next die. And they're the only regular squad you have, so. Soviets. So that LMG squad there is advanced up there and are not shooting. Next die.
Germans.
German dies. And I just remember I've been forgetting to fire that machine gun on that Panzer 38T. So next turn, I will be firing it. Machine gun is advanced, or just general advance towards the board edge. Next die is Germans again. I'm just going to move my officer up here. Next die. Pretty much out of dice, I would think. Soviets. Tank assault squad is run around the hedge, around the outside of that wire there.
Coming back.
And the Soviets get another dice. You still got a squad in reserves.
Trying to bring in the inexperienced squad.
Your old buddies. Yeah, they don't make it. That's why normally when you play a game without all inexperienced, you always deploy those guys on the board. Because it seems very hard to bring in inexperienced dudes off the board. Next die is Soviets again.
Commissar.
Commissar.
He's coming.
He made it with a 7. Commissar has come onto the board there. Try to whip these boys into shape. Next die.
Couldn't whip the reserves into shape.
Yeah, he needs to be off the board whipping them into shape. Next die, so you still got that Maxim coming in.
LMG's coming in. Oh, yeah.
Maxim is coming in.
Heroically.
Insane hero.
Heroically. He should have the flag and a tune playing. That Soviet national anthem playing in the background.
He's doing.
Where's he going to go?
Coming over here.
So he's going to come in on this far edge. He's just getting in the trench with everyone else, alright?
You got to drive off the board, right?
Well, I can go either way, so I can go that way too. I just have to get off the road off the board via the road, it says. I should have just got my truck and just drove right off. But what fun would that be? Actually, we just played a game, Andre and I, where it was similar to that. Next die is Soviets again.
Needing a 6.
Soviet mortar firing on the squad there.
Nope.
And it's a miss, thankfully. That's the only I need was to get hit by a mortar over here. That'll slow me down big time. So next die. Gotta be getting pretty light in there.
There's 2 more.
Soviet AT rifle going on ambush. Next die. Germans. What do I have left here? I got my mortar. What's left in there? Is that it? So one more here. So the last thing I have is the mortar then. Let's see, what the hell do I want to shoot at here? I guess I will try to drop one in on the heavy machine gun. Can I see it? Yes, I can see it. So I need a 6. Come on, give me a lucky hit. Negative. So heavy machine gun has been marked for death. Next die is the squad in that building. And that's just a regular LMG squad.
Yeah,
So they don't got
have range on anybody. Alright.
Alright, so that's it
Pick 'em
for turn 3. So that's it for turn 3. Now moving on to turn 4. First die. The Germans. See, last turn I wasted a die. The first die. What do I want to do? I know I want to take those dudes out in that field. At the same time, I want to get some more pins on that tank. I've advanced this squad up. Failed to... Well, I passed the order afterwards, but... I was able to pull it off. So they've advanced, and I'm going to fire at the guys in the field. And I have 4 rifles that can see them. So that's long range. Actually, are they even in range? Can you check that real quick?
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
It's just long range.
24. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So long range move, soft cover. So 6s. Got one.
Nice.
Another pin. Of course, 4 pins didn't stop you last time. Alright, so I got out of the range.
Sucking
Out of
up,
that damn.
sucking up all your shots.
Yeah. I got that mortar marker off me. So next die. Germans again. I'm just going to stay put with my tank. I'm going to fire at the KB2, needing a 3. It's a hit. Man, this tank hasn't missed yet. And a 6. No. Another pin. And this time I'm going to remember to fire my machine gun. I'm going to fire at the heavy machine gun. So long range hardcover needing 6s. That's 2 hits. And 3s because they're inexperienced. I got a 1 and a 2. They do take a pin though. And on an inexperienced squad, that's not bad. Next die. Soviets, alright. Trying to pass an order with the HMG.
That ain't gonna do it. What about the lieutenant? Oh, he's in range.
Yeah, it's not gonna help.
10 still let it fly.
Well, he's a senior. So you're what, 1 pin, you're 8, 7, 8, 9, even with him you're a 9, you rolled a 10, yeah.
Alright.
Didn't 8. So they just go down. Not too bad.
They'll take half as much damage when you mortar them.
Better than Foo Barn. That's true. It'll cut down the number of hits with the mortar too. Germans. Okay, my machine gun from that truck is going to fire at those dudes in that field there. So did not move, but you are in soft cover. So I'm just needing 4s. It's 4 hits. And 4s again.
Just kill them already.
What did I roll here?
You didn't roll. It fell out of your hand.
So
2 dead.
2 dead.
Morale test.
Yep, at -5. Oh, he still made it. Damn, son of a bitch. They are a thorn in my side.
Now they're gonna take your truck.
Now you got 5 pins, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough roll.
I don't know. You roll double ones, it doesn't matter. Next die. Germans. Yeah, okay, I'm getting them all here, which is good, I guess. Alright, I gotta finish this guy off, so I'm gonna try to. The MG34 in the building is just gonna unload on him. So, small team, soft cover. Got 3 hits, and come on, just give me a 4 here. Alright, finally, thank you.
You killed him.
Finally, he's dead.
He's gonna take your truck too.
Yeah, I know. You could have. If you would have passed, if you could have passed an order with 5 pins.
Well, he didn't have 5 pins on him at the beginning of the turn. You just gotta pull a dice once in a while.
I'm not pulling them. Alright, next die. So I got one of yours finally. Probably just give me that green one, then you could replace it with that red one. Alright, next die is. Gotta be Soviets. I've gotten so many in a row. Soviets. The Maxim has gone on ambush. Covering kind of down that way. Soviets again.
Alright, KV2 is gonna do something cool.
Here we go.
Feel it.
KV2 with 3 pins, but he has a senior lieutenant, so he's actually he's only got 1 pin. 6. Yeah, I think he passed.
That's good. So it
Yeah.
takes him off a pin. Down to 2.
So he's still at 2 to hit, -2 to hit, -3 to hit.
He's gonna put an HE on the.
All right, needing a 6. Please no. Oh
Oh.
no, that could be the game right there. I should have went down. Oh
So that's a
man.
4-inch template, I think.
Yeah, that's the big template. That's all of them. Oh man, I should have went down. That could pretty much be the game right there. That's every last one of them. Anything but. That's what I was afraid of. Lucky hit from the howitzer, that's all it's going to take.
9 guys? 10.
There's 10 men in the squad. So all but
2 survive.
2 survive. All right, and D6 pins. Then I have to pass a hell of a morale test here.
5 pins.
God. 5 pins. All right. No, they're dead. Yep, that's all it took. 1 lucky hit from that KV2, and it's over for the Germans. I think that's kind of the point of the whole mission. You got to keep that thing pinned down, because if it hits, we're already at a disadvantage. So yeah, take their dice out. I'm not sure what this dice was. Oh, machine gun. Okay, next die. Well, that was the squad that I was planning on taking out the KV2 with. I have nothing else I can do. Because that if the flamethrower can hit it auto, or if it hits it, it causes an instant morale test. At D3 plus 1 more pins, which he would have been dead. Which I guess I should have just went out there right away and did it, but oh well. Next die was what? Soviets?
Yeah. I try to put a mortar.
Soviets pulled the next die. Okay, mortar is going to fire at
The Opal.
the Opal Blitz. Please don't get a 6. I need that truck. Okay, good. So 4. So I need to load up and drive the hell out of here before that stupid KV2 gets another shot off. Soviets. Tank assault Molotov dudes, which we neither one of us know what the hell good they are. They have anti-tank, but they're 2 guys. So I mean, what the hell? Even
I pulled the next die too.
okay.
Try to bring on the inexperienced
Here we go
squad
with
for the
the
3rd time.
squad.
Dude.
Now it's an 11. So they're just gonna hang. They're in no hurry. Next die.
Thanks for all inexperienced. I gotta quit calling them the inexperienced squad.
Yeah.
Should call
Well,
them
they
free,
are.
the free
They
inexperienced
are the
squad.
inexperienced squad. Next die is Soviets again. LMG from that inexperienced LMG squad will fire on 2. these boys here, so they like cover.
Soft cover, long range, inexperienced.
Yeah.
6s.
6s to hit.
I only got one.
So 1 hit. And one dead. And a pin. Okay. Man, look at all these dead guys I have.
It's
Holy
better than expected.
So 8 pin. Alright, next die. There's Soviets again.
Soviets.
Commissar is just moving that way slightly, just to keep an eye on everyone in this area, make sure they don't do anything stupid or run off.
So the LMG squad here
LMG squad in the building.
is going to.
Going in.
I'm going to advance them out.
Okay, they're coming out.
This should be 6s.
So they're going to, now they're out of the building, they're going to fire on the truck. And the LMG has range.
6s. Got one.
He hits. Just a pin. Pin on the truck. That could come back to haunt me, obviously. It's always those one-off pins that change the way everything works. Germany. So this Opal Blitz has just moved back this way, and we're gonna just shoot right along the edge of this tree line into that heavy machine gun squad who's down. Some 8 and 7s, and won't be getting it. Next die, Germans again. I'm going to move that machine gun team into this truck. So they're in the truck, all right? Only got a couple of ways I can win this, or one way I can win this game, basically. That's not going to be easy. So next dice will be the officer. He'll just move up with this squad here. Next dice. Soviets.
Soviets. I think you got the last.
Officer is shouting heroic slogans. So the last one is my mortar. And I'm going to change targets and fire at that squad there. I should check the range. I am in range, so I need 6. And I do not hit. So that does it for turn 4. And it's looking ugly for the Germans. I need to get 4 units off the board. Losing that Pioneer squad just, yeah, that hosed me big time. I should have went out and just flamed them. Took whatever shooting I was going to get and took my chances, but now I have no chance to take that KV-2 out. Unless, of course, I move my Panzer 38T and get a rear shot, which is possible. So we will move on to turn 5. Turn 5. Here we go. First die.
I don't think I pulled the first die yet.
The Germans, yeah, I know. Not used to
Got
this.
like twice as many.
Yeah, I know. That's very odd. So first die is Germans. 38T is advanced on the road 18, but the AT rifle, as soon as it gets to here, which is normal range, it will fire its ambush. So needing a 3. No, a 4, because inexperienced.
Inexperienced 4.
It's a hit. Don't roll a 6. Oh my god.
Hit.
Come on. It's wrecked. Is it a penetrating hit though?
That's +2, right? Your 8 armor.
Yeah.
And it's a 6 +2 for the.
It's a glance then.
Okay, then it's a glance.
So -3 on your roll. So it's a 1.
Which is a shake.
It's stunned, yeah. So it takes 2 pins and stops right there.
Oh man, perfect spot.
All right.
Point blank.
These rolls are not helping me there, Steve.
You were rolling 6s like mad earlier.
I was.
Sure.
But my 6s didn't really mean anything.
You tend to KV2. They mean something.
All right, so I get another chance here. He'll go down, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to run the machine gun out of the building and into the truck. And then we're gonna have to haul ass out of here. So next die. Of course, the way this game's going. Oh, I got another one. I was gonna say if you probably would have hit the truck with the mortar and destroyed it. I'm gonna try passing order with the truck. He does. And I will move the truck. Said hell with it. He's gonna.
So we're gonna have to look up the rules.
Hope like hell that he can do something here.
We're gonna have to look up the rules on what a anti-tank Molotov cocktail does.
Well, I think it's just an assault.
All right,
You
so
can assault.
Well, it's moving.
You'd need 6s to hit because I'm hauling out. I moved, ran. But see, that's the thing. It's so if you rolled 2 6s, you'd roll a d6 and add your 2 6s to that, and you need to equal a 6 or more. You're better off just shooting it.
Those guys?
No, with one of those other squads.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I don't see the point of a 2-man inexperienced anti-tank team with Molotovs. I mean, if they had Panzerfaust, but yeah, I just can't see the point of them.
So we're gonna shoot on you.
All right, so shooting
4,
on the truck
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
with those dudes.
13 shots.
All right, machine gun first, point blank range,
Threes.
8 and 3s. Okay, that's 4 hits.
4 hits.
And 6s. You need 6s.
And then I've got 6, 7, 8 guys.
So 8 riflemen needing 4s, right?
Yeah, 4.
For being inexperienced. So that's 4 plus 5 more. That's 9 hits. So all you need to do is get
3 plus. I got 3 with the machine gun.
Okay.
So it's 3 plus 5 is 8.
Okay, so 8 hits. 8 hits needing a 6. Ooh, that's not good. I don't know if my plan is going to work out here. Yeah, it's wrecked. Truck is wrecked, so D6 hits on the machine gun squad inside. 4 hits, and they're regulars, so 4 ups. Yeah, the whole unit is wiped out. Damn. Well, I had no choice, really. I was pretty much screwed to begin with. Alright, next die was Soviets.
No.
Well, it was a gamble. I thought maybe I could squeak through there, but it didn't happen. Germans again. Alright, well, hell with it. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to fire my mortar at that squad again. Needing a 5 this time. Okay. It's going south here. Next day. Soviets. So these guys just fired. So what do you got going? So you got Maxim on ambush, LMG squad on ambush, AT rifles off ambush, because you just stopped my tank in its tracks there a second ago. KV2 will fire again.
Try to pass an order. I caught you trying to get me to not roll morale.
Here. Please roll the fire first. 8. I think you're good because you got the officer, the senior lieutenant, so you're good.
Okay, so he's gonna shoot on your truck guys.
Okay, so needing
6. Wish it might be 7. I should have thought of that.
No, you're not long
He's down to
range.
1.
Yeah, you're past the order, so you're down to 1. So you're at a 3, 4, 5. Here to 5. Needing a 5.
That's not
It's a miss. Okay, good. Thankfully. And he's got a machine gun. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
probably hit
machine
these
guns will
guys.
shoot the guys in the trees there.
Okay. That's not going to do it. Why couldn't you do that last turn? Miss with everything. Should have taken out my Pioneer squad.
Alright, Soviets.
Soviet die. HMG team attempting to pass an order. Yeah, they're good.
And they're going to go on ambush.
They're putting them on ambush. All right. Next die.
Soviets. I don't know what the heck to do with these guys.
Yeah,
I'm going to ambush your tank. What the heck?
assault the tank.
Assault the tank. It isn't moving.
Alright, so you need a 4 to hit still. So you need to roll 2 4s. Actually, I don't even know if they can. Yeah. I don't know the point of them. Unless there's a special rule we don't know about. But 2 guys with Molotov cocktails against armor? What? There's got to be some. We're missing something. But anyway, next die.
So inexperienced squads coming in.
All right, here we go. 4th time in a row. 4th try for these boys over here. They're not coming in.
They don't want it.
I don't think you even need them, really. I'm pretty much hosed here. It's hard to attack.
It's hard to beat a 4-inch HE with anything.
Well, yeah. If you get hit with a 4-inch HE, it's over. It's kind of like the free observer. Once that dude gets lucky, you're losing the squad per shot, basically. Alright, so Germans let's think about what we want to do. This infantry squad is advanced up to the wall, and we're going to fire on that heavy machine gun team. 7 rifles, needing 7s. And we will not get any 7s this time. Next die. Soviets. So the LMG squad there has advanced, and they're going to fire on the truck. Okay. 6s.
Nothing.
Nada. Next one. I think all I have left's my officer. Oh, I got my truck though. There's another suicide mission. Soviets. What do you have left?
Commissar.
Mortar?
Oh yeah, I thought about the mortar.
Or did you already shoot the mortar?
No, I didn't shoot it because you moved.
That's
before
right.
You got the
So you
first
still
die.
have your mortar to go.
Yeah. Let's put the mortar in these guys right here.
Oh boy. This could get ugly.
Just because we can.
I'm all bunched up.
Nope,
It's a
not
miss.
that
Thankfully. Next die. Mortar shot. Soviets, yeah. And
Commissar's gonna hang out.
Commissar just chilling. Shouting heroic slogans. And the last one I have, I think, is just my officer. He's just going to move up. They have SMG, so there's not really a whole lot they can even shoot at. Next die.
Soviets.
The rest are yours. I don't know how many are even left, but you should have one
I've got
for.
the officer, you have the German.
I have one left. Alright, so. Oh, my truck. Yeah. I still got to move this dude. It's a suicide mission. Let me think what I want to do with my truck. Alright, so I've ran my truck, and all the ambushers are going to spring everything.
So this is a -1 rotate, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you're at -2 to hit. Needing 5s, 3 shots.
Nope.
It's a miss.
Okay, these guys have an LMG
So
and 8.
we'll sort out all the shots. Alright, so 4s for the machine gun.
LMGs,
1 hit.
and then the rifles need 5s.
I'm hoping for a miss. And then you still got the Maxim.
Right, we got the Maxim. Is that 4 shots?
It's 5 shots. MMG.
Needing 4s.
3 more. Alright. So just don't roll a 6 here. And I'll be good. Oh, you got the 1.
6.
So just don't roll a 4 higher then. On fire. Alright, so he takes a pin, another pin, and a morale test. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, well that does it. I'm going to have to just quit because I can't get anyone off the board. So they'll just get out. They take 2 pins.
I thought they on fire, you put it out.
No, because you got to take a morale test. So he's regular at 2 pins. So he's a 9, 8, 7. Yeah, I needed a 7. I got an 8. So the truck caught on fire. The crew bailed out, ran off. These guys had to get out. They take the 2 pins. Yeah. All right, I'm done. I can't possibly get 4 units off the board. Well, I didn't think I would ever be able to do that anyway, but it's a hard mission. I mean, I could have just been an ass and just drove my trucks at full speed, 48 inches, right off the board. Or by turn 2, I could have been close. I wouldn't have got off the board on turn 1, but I could have been way the hell up here. And then if I got some good dice pulls, I could have drove off.
That's not fun.
That's not fun, so I didn't do it. It's just, yeah, it's a tough mission for Germany. But
Over the half tracks have brought you. You'd have been slower, right?
the half tracks, the half tracks would have helped. It would have been armor 7, so you wouldn't have been able to. You would have just put pins on me over here. I would not have been killed either one of these trucks, or if I had half tracks to the trucks, neither would have been killed, but neither one would have been as far as they were either. But anyway, to wrap it up, obviously the Germans did not make it off the board. We were ordered to push our advance. You know, we're invading Russia. We need to get moving. This thing has been blocking this road, and we had orders to bypass it, and we couldn't. So anyway, that's yeah, it's a
You hit one time.
German loss. Yeah, it hit one time, but the one time it hit was the one thing I had that could take it out. My flamethrower. I've taken out a KV2 with a flamethrower, an inexperienced KV2 with a flamethrower before. It's actually not that hard to do if you hit with it, because it's D3 plus 1 pins and then an automatic morale test, which with inexperience is not that hard to fail. So yeah, I didn't make it, obviously, and yeah, the Soviets are just lined up here. They blocked the road to Rodina, or whatever the place is called, and the Germans are going to have to circle around or call in some Stukas or something and get this KV2 out of here. But for now, the advance is stalled on the outskirts of Rodina, and we will have to find our way around. So anyway, that's it for this one. So thanks for watching, and oh, VIP or MVP, who do you have? I have to say the KV2.
Yeah, the one time it actually passed an order and
hit
something on a 6.
It wiped out.
Took out the whole unit.
Took out a
4-inch
giant
template.
unit. Yep.
I think these guys are my MVP just because they did something unexpected, insane heroism. Jumped the wall, took out an equally strong unit with 4 pins.
Yeah, probably a stronger unit because I had more dudes. But yeah, that didn't.
That was the most fun roll of the game.
That was. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I was expecting these guys to push up to the wall, take those dudes out, be in those woods, and hosing down these guys, putting pins on them, so I could drive off this way. But yeah, once I lost that squad there, my whole flank collapsed, and that was it. And then this getting stopped there didn't help either.
That guy's your MVP, though. He hit the KV2 3 times.
He did put a lot of pins on him. That was kind of what I was hoping for. And then also was it your AT rifle that took out my light machine gun? Or is that no, it was the heavy machine gun. That was a hell of a shot. Heavy machine gun all the way over here, blows the head off of the LMG. Just a lucky shot. Just wrong place at the wrong time for the LMG gunner. But anyway, that was the Monster in the Road, it's called, I believe. And then it's a fun mission.
Yes.
I think I might have to, if we play this again,
Bring half track.
I'll bring half tracks. I have half track. I have 2 half tracks, but they're not painted the right way. That's why I didn't bring them. Kind of a weird like that. So they have to be the
Period correct.
field gray half tracks, and one of them is a late war half track. It's not even the right kind of half tracks. The D version, I believe it's called. So anyway, that's it. Soviet victory. Stop the German advance, and it is what it is. So we'll be back next time for the next battle report.